Can you talk about the best boss you have worked with? Can you talk about the worst situation you have faced in your career? These are some of the questions that might come to you when you go for a data science interview, rather for any interview. These are called situational and behavioral questions, and that is there for a purpose. Interviewers try to understand what is your attitude, what is your time management skills, what are your adaptability, what is your learnability, what is your flexibility. All these aspects interviewer will try to check you through these questions. In this video, we will understand what are different type of questions that may come your way and how you should answer them. Welcome to Unfold Data Science. My name is Aman and I am a data scientist. We are going to understand all the details of situational and behavioral questions in this video. But before that, please go ahead and press the subscribe button if you have not done yet, so that you receive all these videos. Let us start, guys. First of all, what is the purpose of these questions? Very simple to understand. Interviewer wants to know few things about your personality which is non-technical. For example, your time management skills, your flexibility, your attitude, your learning ability, your management skills, how do you react when you are put in a difficult situation. All these types of things interviewer will try to check through these questions. Okay, so what are the main types of these questions? So one bucket is called situational, other bucket is called behavioral. Let us try to understand with example. In situational, interviewer will give you a situation and ask your reaction on that. Let's understand with a simple question. For example, interviewer, if I am interviewing now today, I may ask you something like, so there is a delivery planned for January 9th, okay, but client is going on holiday starting December 30th. So client requests for a demo on December 30th. So something which was to be delivered on January 9th, can you give a demo for that on December 30th? If that request comes from the client, how will you handle it? Okay. Now everything was planned for January 9th, suddenly the request comes for a demo on 30th December. So the not a so good way of answering this will be, I will say it is not possible, everything is planned for 9th Jan. This is not a very good way of answering these questions. The good way of answering this question will be, okay, I will see how I can accommodate that request. I will see if I can cut down some unnecessary meetings. I will see if I can cut down on, let's say, Christmas celebration timings or games, and I will try to show the demo to the client on 30th December. What is the difference between first and second way of answering? Obviously, you are showing a positive attitude, you are showing work ethics, you are showing you are hardworking. All these things are hidden in this answer. That is one example of a situational question. Okay. Other situational question may be, let us say there is a guy in your team who is not working well. Okay, who is not working well. So how do you, whatever is work is given to that guy is not able to do his work. So how do you manage this situation? In this case, you can say, one way of saying that not so good way will be, I will go and speak to the manager. That is not a great way of answering this question. The better way would be, I will go and talk to that guy. Is there any problem on the personal side he or she is facing? Is there any problem on the technology, or is he or she suffering from some other problem on different aspects of office? Is or she overloaded with other works? These are the things I will try to understand, and then I will try to see how I can figure out a solution for this. That is a better answer for this question. Let us try to understand few questions from behavioral. Okay. Interviewer might ask you, can you tell one difficult situation that you faced on the job? Something like this. So you might can say that, yes, I had faced a difficult situation where I had deleted the file from the server, from the production server I had deleted the file. That is a problem that you faced. How did you solve this, or how did you learn from this? So you have to frame your answer in such a way that there is a problem and there is a solution. Okay. So the problem is you deleted the file from the server. The way to overcome that problem, or the way to take care that it will not be repeated in future, will be, now I ensure that every time I take a server copy, I just keep a backup in my local, or I keep my local refreshed from the server version every time. I just made it a habit after that, that I keep all the latest version with me in local. That is one good way of answering. You learned from your mistake. Any mistake that you made, if you are showing that I am learning from that mistake, that is what interviewer is eager to hear, eager to learn. So this is where you are showing your various aspects of your personality through your answer. Interviewer might ask you, what happens if a delivery fails? How do you convince an angry customer or upset customer? So you can say that I will go and explain to the customer, these are the reasons for the delay, this is where we missed in the plan, and I will ensure that next time this does not go wrong. So you should not try to blame it on someone else. You should not say that, you know, this got delayed because of XYZ guy, XYZ team. No, these things are not good way to answer these questions. Some other example of behavioral questions can be, talk about one of your achievement in your career till date. So you may say, there was a work that had to be done manually, and then I created a automation script which reduced the manual effort. 15 people were used to do that work for a week. I reduced through my automation. That is one of the achievement in my career. Something like this which shows your knowledge, which shows your positive attitude, and this is what interviewer is interested in checking. Okay. Other questions which might come your way is, I am just giving some questions to you so that you can think through. How do you manage if you are overloaded with work? How do you manage, how do you prioritize your work if there are many requests coming from many senior people? How do you prioritize your work? How do you manage if people under you are not working? How do you manage if some unexpected delivery timelines are committed by your boss to the client? How do you manage that situation? Many questions around these can be asked just to check all those things that I discussed, right? How positive attitude you are having, how good you are in time management, how good you are in behavior, how good you are in flexibility, how dedicated you are, what are your values, ethics. These things are checked through these questions. Now one good news here is, guys, if interviewer is asking you this question, means they are interested in you. So usually these questions will come in the latter half of the interview, or let's say last 20-30% time of the interview. The reason for that is, these questions will be asked to the people only when they are okay with the technical part of the interview. Okay, these are just the final things before considering your profile. So if you are asked these questions normally, you should be happy about it. Okay. Another thing I want to tell you from my experience, guys, just have a smile on your face. Okay. Whenever you are answering these questions, try to feel very light. Don't take it, very personally or very aggressively, or don't take it like, if I'll not answer that, I'll not get selected. No, take it very lightly, have a smile and try to answer. Be very polite. If somebody is telling something, try to listen to what they are saying. Okay, don't just keep talking. Try to listen to that. Have a smile, talk politely, be honest in your answer. Do not be in a hurry to answer. Okay, so if some question is being asked, you can very well say to the interviewer that, okay, just let me think through this. Okay, this seems to be a difficult scenario. Okay, so I think what I should do is, I should talk to the team. This way you can frame your answer, no problem. They also want to check your thinking process. How do you think? So just don't be afraid and talk confidently, and you will go nicely in the interview. So this is how behavioral and situational questions are tackled in the interview. I hope I was able to give you some idea on how to frame your answer on these questions. Write me in comment what do you think about this video, guys. Write me in comment, did you like this video, did not like this video. I'll see you all in the next video. Till then, stay safe and take care.